You're a Captain Superhead for breakfast. What I plan to watch on TV later, and how I intend to plea bargain that nasty little misunderstanding. What can I do tomorrow? Cost? Yeah.
What's it gonna cost the kids to call the Captain Super hotline?
I don't know, all right? $5 or $6. I don't know. Don't worry, kids. It'll get buried in your parents' phone bill.
One of those things that's the most fun for me on the TV show. Turn on the channel.
There we go. Ooh, that's way back there. Okay, there we go. See you all right.
Sure you got it right here.
There you go, yeah. Got it.
These are chocolate vitamins in a bottle like this. I'm sure you can find them in drugstores, supermarkets, wherever they sell vitamins. Now, chocks are different kind of vitamins. You can chew them up like candy. They taste good like candy. And most vitamins you just swallow them easily. Or fruit flavors, and you can eat them up like candy. You'll be sure getting all the vitamins you need, and you do know that certain daily requirements. If you know what's wrong with you, you get pep and energy and an extra get up and go. So why not chew chocks? You know, even though mine, this is a real well-balanced meal, you can't be sure of getting all the vitamins that you need, but you can be sure of the chocks. Food flavor, multiple vitamins.
The Wallace Ladmo Show is brought to you by America West Airlines and the new Circle K, a better way to shop.
Join us now for the continuing drama of The Edge of Lunch. My, there's something I'm out of food.
Is it true?
Don't answer that, Billy.
He's my lawyer, Mom. He tells me what I can and what I can't do.
Don't answer that, Billy. Don't answer that. Don't answer that, Billy. Don't answer it. Don't answer that, Billy. What do you mean, look? Does this mean I'm not going to get paid?
Don't answer that, Billy.
Even nostalgia, looking back on those good times, doesn't really do a whole lot for my mood.
No, you look good. Yes, sir.
I have one more.
Really?
I used to be happy. I not only used to be happy, I used to laugh.
Used to?
Well, it's hard to laugh when you haven't made a movie in 27 years.
Oh, sorry.
Difficult to get when you know APS is coming out to turn off your toy. And, oh, God. Impossible to chuckle when your landlady has your furniture piled up on the front lawn. Not too easy to chitter when someone has walked off with your pickup truck and left your K9X bumper sticker on the ground. Just to remind you.
Really good stuff, huh? How much?
$1? You know, Ladmo, for $2, I'll be able to laugh at you.
For laugh at you? For free? Anyway, there's another one.
Hey, listen, inside stuff. That bust that Ladmo saved from falling off the table was real. It was a museum piece that the curator brought to display. We almost broke the bust and broke our budget. You know, one thing that really symbolizes the Wallace Ladmo show, the Ladmo bag. Corporate attorneys, neurosurgeons remember vividly whether or not they won one. The Ladmo bag was more sought after, more fantasized about than a trading card or souvenir. The question remains, what is in a Ladmo bag?
It's the bench.
Michelle. Thank you so much for being here this morning. I wanted you to meet Richard and possibly even get some light on him.
I want you to see the bench. This is
Oh, yes.
the city bench that Mayor Phil Gordon presented to Wallace. It's part of his crime-fighting initiative to get people to sit on the front porch. And he presented this to Wallace last week. It was his honor to finally meet Wallace, as it was my honor, as him still being a chapter hero.
The dubious distinction.
Dubious. Before this week, we took questions on the fan club site. And we'll take questions here. But I brought some along, and two of them were related.
Can you put a little light on Richard?
Light? No. There'll be plenty of light outside.
I'm sorry.
Two of them were related. One about the toughest part of writing the book, and the second one being the title. Nice to see you. Glad you tuned in. We changed it to thanks for tuning in, and it goes to the toughest part of writing the book. This is probably the only biography subject in history who was reluctant to have his life story told. This man is so humble, didn't take any credit. And earlier I walked by the History Makers Hall, and I saw he was inducted alongside of Barry Goldwater and Sandy Day O'Connor and Bill Keane, Mr. Snell, in Arizona's history. Yet, so little is known about his life, and that's why I thought it was important that we took the time. Thank you for those who were patient enough to wait for the book to come out. That we took the time to get it right, and that I wanted to get all of the story down on paper. We changed the title, thanks for tuning in, because he thought glad you tuned in. That sounded too reflective of him. He wanted it to be more about thanking his fans for watching the show. Yes?
I thought you came up with the title.
But I think he always wanted to deflect, and I think it's an amazing feat. When I look back at it, that the book actually is in print and has as much stuff about what a great man this is, because he deflects, as you just saw. He constantly deflects. And someone said, does Wallace know? Does Wallace know how much he meant to us? I think he's getting to know it now. I think we should let him know how much we appreciate it. One more round of applause for him.
Whose idea was this?
Yours. But we can take a few minutes of questions before we start cracking the boxes open and signing away. Any thoughts on it? Everything's been new about it. Yes.
I heard Mr. Lucky's closed recently. Have you ever been at Mr. Lucky's?
I love that.
Ask it about lawyers.
Well, it's an icon. It's been here forever.
Yeah. There's another one that's closing down. Is it Bobby McGee's out on the freeway? Or it's change of venue or something.
Can you repeat the question?
Where do we go now to go country dancing?
Well, some of these answered in the book, but we'll ask you here. Who do you think was the most influential person who grew up watching your show? Or attended your show?
Probably Steven Spielberg. Okay.
Whose first movie was shown on television?
Yes.
How did your children react to being the child of Wallace?
They were really indifferent. Yes. When you go to the 7-Eleven and get a popsicle, that was it.
And this essentially was how the book writing process went. Every Saturday morning,